Hi, my name is Earl Sullivan and I am the chairman of the board for the CORE. The CORE is the MedTech incubator for the state of Idaho, and we are building a MedTech economy in the state to create great jobs that stay here right in Idaho. The CORE works with a variety of entities. This includes human health and animal health. We're engaged in a lot of the different areas of healthcare because each one of them can help build the economy in the state. Several of the things that we've done include creating the Treasure Valley Angel Fund, working with some of our partners to develop educational courses that support the development of their companies, and working with small companies to develop new research as well as devices. The healthcare industry is often misunderstood. Many people think that it is just doctors and hospitals, and it's so much more than that. The research that goes into healthcare devices, new procedures, new techniques, new drugs is all around us. And it requires not only those healthcare institutions and those physicians, but it also requires supporting entities. It requires the universities. It requires financing and banking. It requires all the different aspects of the support community that helps build a business and an economy. In developing any economy, you have to have a certain amount of resources. Idaho has resources in the healthcare economy. Our role at the CORE is to aggregate those resources and have them work together. We describe the state of Idaho as a giant conference room table with a tremendous number of highly talented people sitting around it, all facing away from each other. And our role is to turn them around so that we can create those conversations. We're focused on developing this medtech economy for the state to create jobs that stay here in Idaho and allow our highly trained and highly educated people to stay right here at home. The healthcare economy in the United States is going to continue to grow. As the aging population increases, as we find new and better techniques, as we have changes in our healthcare law, all of that still provides for a robust healthcare economy. We need people who are engaged in this process, who want to develop this economy in the state of Idaho. We view ourselves a little bit as Switzerland because we work with competing enterprises on a regular basis, and we work in a collaborative environment. The idea is if we're successful in creating a medtech economy in the state of Idaho, everybody wins. All of the major hospitals, all of the major research institutions, various physicians, support enterprises, all work together on a regular basis without the competitive nature of business in the way while they're focusing on developing a medtech economy in the state of Idaho. We recently started working with a local company named ACECO. They're members of the CORE and have worked with local physicians to develop new implants based on an idea, some product development, and then practical application through research at one of the local universities. This is how we all work together to develop a new product that will help us create a new entity inside that medtech economy.
My name is Jeff Gasser. I'm the account manager for ACECO Precision Manufacturing, and ACECO joined the CORE to help gain the exposure to help propel our medical division and utilize the resources that we have here in the biomedical industry for the state of Idaho.
I'm Mayor Tammy DeVeert with the City of Meridian, and we are a member of the CORE because it is Idaho's future in leading innovation, creativity, and medical advancements to the benefit of all of our citizens.
I'm Jessie Speck. I'm the iGEM Innovation Program Manager for the state of Idaho through the Idaho Department of Commerce, and we're members of the CORE because we believe a partnership will increase our knowledge-based economy in Idaho.
I'm Dr. Bessie Katz-Lamidis, Dean for Academic Programs at Idaho State University Meridian Health Science Center. I have been with Idaho State University for nearly 30 years, and it's my pleasure to be part of the CORE, a founding member of the CORE, because ultimately in a small state like Idaho, we will be able to leverage and maximize what we're able to do on behalf of the good citizens of the state by working together.
Everybody is unique. Every business that joins the CORE has its own set of challenges, its own set of wishes for the future, and a bag full of seeds that they can bring to us and help us plant.
The CORE started organically. The free market was starting to cluster health and technology types of businesses along the Eagle Road corridor.
And it became apparent that by joining with partners throughout the Treasure Valley, we could help to bring that to the fore of awareness and get some momentum behind economic development that's driven by healthcare research and medical technology.
I've watched in the industry as Minneapolis, St. Paul, and Austin, and San Diego, and other towns became hubs for medical device or medical products. And I've often thought, what a perfect thing for Boise, for the Treasure Valley, for Idaho.
We knew that the Corps' kind of the alliance and association with different people throughout the state of Idaho and locally that were involved in the biomedical industry. And so it was nice to help us get involved and get that exposure.
One of the things that was attractive was one of your goals is to build the expertise necessary in a local area that would allow us to sort of share that expertise or have that expertise available to us, which would lower my cost and increase my speed to market, which is very attractive to a businessman.
It caused me to get to know business relationships within the Valley that I never would have come in contact with.
I'm not in the banking industry, but I'm certain that I'm going to connect with and continue to connect with banking executives in the area. You've got investment bankers, you've got scientists, you've got educators.
Looking outside the state, when companies see that these things are happening within Idaho, it makes it an attractive place to have businesses come.
It's also been very beneficial to the city to have a closer working relationship with the private sector.
We've seen universities and private partner relationships begin to blossom.
And what we've now figured out is we can't do it without the private sector. And for ISU and the Corps, it's substantial.
We can be more aware of what the inventory or what the resources are and what each other is doing, and then we can leverage and maximize the resources rather than being disparate.
I know how wealth grows. Wealth grows by concentration initially. You bring ideas together, you bring money together, you bring effort together, and then all of a sudden you have growth.
I'm really proud of the Corps. I'm proud of the growth of the Corps.
Corps takes an interest in the businesses that are involved with them.
And we're just beginning to scratch the surface of what we can do with the community and with the state.
My name is David Sana, and I'm a private wealth advisor with RBC Wealth Management. And I joined the Corps so that I could help build wealth in the state of Idaho.
My name is Steve Wood. I'm president and CEO of Zona Health. Zona Health is a medical device manufacturer. We manufacture a device that lowers blood pressure. And I see our involvement in the Corps as bringing benefit to us and access to knowledge about other medical device companies, to research that's being done in our area, and to financial avenues that are commonly used in the Treasure Valley.
My name is Joseph H. Williams, MD. I'm a urologist associated with Idaho Urologic Institute. We have 10 urologists, 2 physician's assistants, 3 offices. Our flagship, of course, is here in Meridian. We have an office in Boise. We have an office in Nampa. We've been established since 2006, and as soon as we could, we got involved with the Corps as an opportunity to establish with networking within our own community and within the state and within the region as the MedTech competency grows.
I'm Tony Tomasic. I'm the Chief Transformation Officer for St. Luke's Health System, a 110-year-old, not-for-profit, locally owned health system born right here in Boise, Idaho. The reason I joined the Corps was because I wanted to find like-minded business professionals who wanted to advance technology and health in our community.
We'd like to have you involved in the Corps. If you're interested in building a stronger economy in the state of Idaho, if you're interested in building the medtech economy in the state of Idaho, if you're interested in changing the way we do business in the state, please contact us through our website at www.thecorpsidaho.com. We'd be happy to arrange a meeting with you, explain some of the projects that we've worked on, see what your needs are, see what your interests are, and then put you together with other parties in the state with like minds and like interests.